Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I'd like to read an extract from my children's novel, The Fox Girl and the White Gazelle, which will be published by Floris Books in April. It's the story of 12-year-old Glaswegian girl, Caylin, who's struggling to help care for her alcoholic mother, and 12-year-old refugee Reema, whose family have escaped from Syria and who have been resettled in Glasgow. So it's a story about finding a sense of belonging, and also the story of the developing friendship between the two girls as they find an injured urban fox and help to care for it, and through that they discover their own shared passion for running. So this scene takes place a few weeks after Reema has moved into Caylin's tower block. Chapter 12, Reema. In my dreams, I still see the playground in Aleppo before the war. Sarah and I are climbing into the seats of the mini Ferris wheel with a whole crowd of children from our apartment building, giggling with excitement as Jamal pushes us round and round. Higher, Jamal, higher, I yell, spinning so close to the sky that if I reach my hands up, I can almost touch the edge of the sun. I look down to see Jamal pulling a face at me, crossing his eyes and sticking out his tongue. It makes me laugh so hard I almost fall from my seat as the Ferris wheel spins faster and faster. I do not feel like laughing today as I push Sarah on the only swing in Drum Hill that is not covered in graffiti. I have not brought her to the park because the sun is shining for the first time since we arrived last month, or because the endless weeping rain has finally stopped. We are here because my parents were arguing and my father had a seizure, and I cannot bear to be at home right now. Higher, Reema, Sarah cries, kicking her feet in the air and grinning from ear to ear. Look, I'm flying. Despite my heavy heart, I smile at her delight. It has been so long since my last proper smile, my lips feel awkward and out of practice. Any higher and you will turn into a bird and fly right back to Syria. I try to make a joke. Sarah twists in her seat to look back at me, making the swing jerk sideways. I do not want to go back there, Reema. Not ever. They cannot make us leave here now, can they? Her face is suddenly so full of fear, I catch her seat and slow it right down so she will not fall off. We will stay here until the war is over, Habibti, and then we will go home when it is safe to return. Would you not like that? To go home? But we are home, Sarah frowns. This is home. I have friends here, Jenny and Lauren and Claire, and I like my school, and I like sharing my bedroom with you, and I like our safe apartment, and I do not want to go back to Syria. Sarah looks as though she is ready to cry. I crouch down and hold her hand, trying to make her understand. This is not our home, Sarah. Syria is home. We are only here for a little while until our country is safe again. Do you not remember all the nice things we used to do? Remember when we used to go to the souks and help Mama with the shopping? How you used to love looking at all the pretty dresses and jewellery for sale in the stalls? Sarah shakes her head. We did not go out. We hid in the house all the time from the bombs and the soldiers. It was so boring. Here we can go out whenever we want. I try again. Remember the food Aunt Amira used to make? The tabbouleh salads and chicken shawarma and baklava pastries, and the Eid al-Fitr feast at the end of Ramadan, when we would invite all our family and friends to eat Mama's famous mamul cookies. My mouth is watering at the very thought of my favourite dishes, but Sarah is frowning at me as though I'm speaking a foreign language. What are you talking about, Reema? We were hungry all the time in Syria and at the refugee camp. There was never any food and the water was dirty. Now we can have pizza and chips and bread and soda whenever we like. I want to stay here forever. Sarah's words suck all of the air from my lungs until I am hollow and aching inside. She has no idea what I'm talking about. She's too young to remember all the good times our family had before the war. I spend every waking moment trying to hold on to my happy memories of Aleppo, picturing over and over the blue skies and market colours and the sounds of the mosques and smells of our special food. Sarah remembers only bombs and snipers and the desperate hunger that ate us up from the inside out. My Syria is not her Syria and never will be. Mama says we are staying here, so we are staying, are we not, Reema? Even though Baba does not agree. He cannot go back to Syria now, though, can he? Not when he is so sick. Sarah is looking half doubtful, half hopeful. She is still worried by Baba and Mama's big argument this morning. Mama is angry that Baba is missing his hospital appointments and sits in the house all day and all night on the phone. He spends so much time searching missing person websites, he forgets to eat, and he has not been to any of the English lessons at the community centre. He does not even go to the mosque with us anymore, and that is what worries me more than anything. Mama wants to know what has happened to Jamal just as much as Baba does, but she is scared Baba will make himself ill with worry. That is why she shouts. It is not because she does not care anymore. It is because she cares too much. It feels like our family is at war. War is like a plague, Jamal used to say. You carry it with you wherever you go. The fighting has followed us even here, and our family is split down the middle. If only Jamal was here with us. Without him, our family is broken. Reema, will you push me again? Sarah is scuffing her shoes on the ground restlessly, bored by the talk of a country she does not remember. I nod and smile and swing her seat up again, but my heart is not in it now, and my smile is no longer real.